Mm, 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 mm. Right, right. Start the morning off good. It's cold, cold, cold. It is chilly. Hey, good morning, good morning. How's your morning going so far? Ooh, it is cold. Early and cold this morning. Hmm. Yeah. It is cold this morning. It's like 17 degrees outside. Oh, you guys got 18 degrees weather. Wow. Baltimore gets cold. I know that. We got like 17 degrees today. And I think it's supposed to go up to like 20 something. It is cold out there. I didn't even want to leave my house this morning. Did you guys get snow yet or no? Okay, so it didn't stick that much. Okay, okay. Yeah, we didn't even get any snow. It looked like it was snowing, but like the other day, but then it like kind of stopped. But we've been getting rain lately and cold weather. The worst things to be cold is the fingertips. Oh man, they be killing me. I got my heating pad, but this doesn't like work during the cold when it's like hitting your gloves and stuff that well. Man. Ooh. Yeah, the toe, man. I forgot about the toes. Toes be killing you if you don't have any warm socks. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Now I was like regretting about like, oh, it's too hot, it's too cold. You know, can't never be right. Because when it gets cold, it gets cold. I prefer the heat a little bit better. Hey, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Ooh. Trying to keep warm. Like at my job, we have heat. Well, I'm at the warehouse part, and the heat seems like it's doing something, but it's not doing really anything. So I just stay in one spot, hoping to stay warm. And I got my cup of coffee to keep me warm too. So how's everybody morning going so far? Mm, mm, mm. Oh, you guys got snow last night? What's your degrees over there in VA? How much snow did you guys get? Okay, 1 inch is not that bad. Not that bad. Now when it become like 2 to 3 and up, then it's bad. Oh yeah, that's the bad part. Wait, they shut down y'all everything when it's like 1 inch of snow. Because 1 inch is not even that bad. I mean, I guess that's probably it. To us New Yorkers. 1 inch is you still gonna go to work, even if it's like 5 inches. You still gonna go to work. I remember. I think this was like sometime last year or so. We got like pretty much like almost 4 inches of snow. It was bad, and um, my boss was like, whoever could make it in, try to make it in because he still wanted to open the store. And I'm like, bro, nobody's really coming in and buying anything, but he still wanted the store open, wanted people to come in and stuff. But some people made it, some people didn't. Oh, okay. The businesses, I mean, that's weird because businesses over here, when it snows, they still open. Now the schools, when I was in school, like high school, they really didn't even shut down the schools, but now they start shutting down schools for like 1 inch of snow or you know stuff like that. But that sucks. Like everything closes. Hey, what's up, Blake? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's your morning going so far? That's cool. Where you from, man? But I think I like the snow better than the rain sometimes. Cause I like it when it like first comes down and it's all on the ground and stuff. Oh, we got Massachusetts up in the building. What's up, Ty? How you doing, man? Did you guys get snow down there in Massachusetts? Or what's y'all weather degrees down there, Mass? That's good, man. I'm good, chilling, just at work, talking to you guys. Oh, okay. What's y'all degrees down there? Mm. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So you like it better than Black Ops 7? I still say that game won't get my money because of the fact when I played the beta, I didn't like it. So I played Black Ops 7 yesterday, and the day before they had a update that came out, and it like messed up Black Ops 6 for some reason. So you couldn't even load Black Ops 6 in. So what happened was I did a little bit of research. So I had to uninstall the game, the Black Ops 6 and also Warzone, and then reinstall Black Ops 6 for it to work. And my friend, she was having the same problem too. So, she had to do the same thing. Hey, good morning. Good morning. You too. Thank you. Have a great day too. I hope your day goes great for you. Yeah, I still say Black Ops 6. I mean, Black Ops 6. Wow. Battlefield 6 will not get my money. Mm-mm. Nope. After I played the beta, nope. I will not play it. Now, if it was like 15 bucks, maybe, or even free, then, I'll play it. But you lucky you got like a refund for your game and stuff. Yeah, I mean, maybe down the line, if I'm feeling like it, maybe I might get it, but I'm still stuck on Call of Duty. So yeah, I was playing Black Ops 7 for a little while yesterday, but then I just went on to Black Ops 6. Okay, I'm glad you enjoying the game, man. You know, that's all that counts. Yeah. I'm waiting for Resident Evil and I'm waiting for Grand Theft Auto. That's if they don't push it back again next year. If they don't push Grand Theft Auto back. I know Resident Evil is supposed to come out in February. I think February 27th or something like that. But uh, I know it's around that month. And then GTA is supposed to come out maybe in November ish. Man. They should make like, I don't know if they make it already, but they should make like a portable heater that you don't have to plug into the outlet. Those should exist. But yeah, Battlefield 6, I don't like the gameplay right now. I know. A lot of people are talking about the campaign mode because campaign, everybody's like, oh, the campaign sucks. Me personally, like I told you before, I don't get the games just to play the campaign. Like especially like Call of Duty or something like that. But I'm not gonna buy it for the campaign. But I mean, it does. As I play on in the game, it does suck. Yeah. So when you buy the, well, they do have like bundle versions. Like right now, they have like the Fortnite version. I know they had the Call of Duty version. So the system, the PlayStation 5, some of the systems do come with a free game, but normally you just could just purchase the game through if you have like the disc version, which is the physical copy, and then also you have the digital copy that they can purchase it off of the PlayStation Network store. But the physical copy, you know, a lot you could just buy it from any store. That's depending on what game you get. But yeah, they do have bundle versions. No problem. Just remember, there's two different kinds of PlayStations. Well, yeah, two different kinds. They have the one with the disc and they have the digital one only. So, and the one with the disc, you could still do the same thing. It's just you have like a disc tray, and also you could do digital. Yeah, they're gonna be happy. They're gonna be happy about that PlayStation 5. I mean, but some people, they, you know, some people, a lot of people have their, you know, their likes and their dislikes. Me, I have both because I do sometimes like to buy the CD version, but then here we go with I got lazy and started doing digital. So because the lazy part, what I'm talking about is like, okay, um, I could sit on my couch and instead of like getting up and putting a CD in, I could just play it off, like go to the game and just play it without even having to leave my seat. So that's the lazy part. But the CD version, like people do collect games, so that's why some people get, the CD versions too. But basically you could do the same thing whether you have a CD or not with both systems with digital. But digital, I find it easier. But then, again, the physical copies is always good to have too. Yeah, I mean, that's COD for you. I mean, they actually took a big fall with their Black Ops 7. Excuse me. They took a huge fall with their Black Ops 7. And I ain't gonna lie about Battlefield 6. I mean, they did their things with the realism, realistic stuff. Like you blow up a building and the building like collapses on you. I like that. Like Battlefield got that. But, you know, Call of Duty, they let me down. Oh wow. PS1, we take it all the way back. Nice, nice. PS4 was it's still the thing too. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like a lot of people they like to collect the games. So and then also with the digital copy, one of my coworkers was saying, like, let's say you have the digital copy and then all of a sudden they decide to discontinue the game. Now you just lost that game. But if you had the physical copy, you could still play that game, even if they discontinued the game. That's good. I wish I had my PS1, but my cousins broke mine, and I don't know what happened to it ever since that. Then you have the PS2. Remember, do you have the PS3 when it first came out when it was like all like shiny and like bulky? It was black and bulky. It was like the I think the first or the second system like for the PlayStation 3. Cause I know they came out with a newer model for the PlayStation 3. Nice, nice. That's what's up. Sure. You can't forget about the older days, from PlayStation 1 and on. Yeah, I had my PlayStation 4, but then I traded it in for my 5. So the Xbox, now the Xbox, the VCR Xbox, the one that first came out. Well, I think it was the second one or the first Xbox One. I have that one still. Mm. All right. What you saying? I don't. I seen that message. Really, really, Michael? Because the maps is too big. All right. Yeah, Battlefield always had big maps. And another thing too, they make these maps for people just to camp in those games nowadays. That's what Black Ops 7 did. Oh, word? That's what's up. That's what's up. Sure. I used to be an Xbox fan until I wound up getting my PlayStation was because I found out that you could be able to. live stream your game from live stream to YouTube and Twitch without even having to have a capture card. So PlayStation made it easier, but Xbox didn't. You had to have a capture card and stuff like that. But now I became a PlayStation person. Don't get me wrong, Xbox, and I play Xbox more than I actually played the PlayStation. But you know, I had to give PlayStation a chance. But I used to. You have the when the first Xbox came out, the big bulky one, that heavy one, the one that was real heavy. Black Ops 6, I gotta say. Battlefield, Michael, I'm not a fan of right now. I'm still salty from the beta I played, so I didn't like it. And there's no teamwork in there. No teamwork. What you say? Black Ops or Battlefield? And what system do you prefer? PlayStation, Xbox, or we could put Switch in there, but ain't no Battlefield on Switch or Call of Duty. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that one was like that one had some weight to it. So when you like basically it felt like a mini brick in your hand. But yeah, the one that you I think that one I think they was like still experimenting with like the internet. So you have to hook the internet up through an Ethernet cable. They didn't have wireless yet. Cause I remember that system. You probably remember this game, Jet Set Radio. A lot of people don't remember it, but I used to play that game. It was like a skate game where you did tricks or like different boards and stuff. Battlefield. Okay, okay. I mean, hey, I like PlayStation right now. So, but Xbox is cool. Oh, okay, okay. Shipment was a good map too. I wish they should have brought that back, but they didn't bring it. They bought what board was that? They bought like two boards back to Black Ops 7, but still not the same. Oh, so you remember Jet Set Radio too? Okay, okay. Yeah, I heard of Hi-Fi Rush. I never played it, but yeah, I used to always play Jet Set Radio. Oh wow, Atari, that's way back. Crazy. Oh, that's cool. That's what's up. But Atari is a older game, but it's still popular because they trying to bring a Atari back though. No, I work at Best Buy. I know I probably look like it's Amazon, but yeah, Amazon warehouse. I'm pretty sure it's way bigger than this one. Asus, we probably do have that. Yeah, we probably do have it. You just have to like check their website and stuff like that. It's a Z13. Let me see. Uh, you said Z13 Flow or okay. Oh, that's a gaming laptop. Yeah, they have it. Powerful laptop though. No, I never put up a Christmas tree. I don't like celebrate Christmas. My grandma growing up, my grandmother and celebrate Christmas, and we never did that. So, I mean, when I was living with my aunt, she put up a Christmas tree when I was younger, but I don't care too much about that. I'm not trying to be a Grinch, but yeah, I don't really care about that. What about you? Did you put up your Christmas tree? Nah, I'm good. I earn my stuff. I ain't taking that. Nope. Nah. Thank you. Yes, she was, Andres. Yes, she was. Thank you. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Mm-mm. But that's a powerful laptop. It's AMD Ryzen, and it's 13.4 inch. Nice touchscreen too. I don't really like do gaming on computers. Yeah, it's like 2400. The lowest one is 22,169.99. The lowest one. That's less RAM or something like that. Yeah. I mean, Call of, as you go back to Call of Duties is like, Modern Warfare stuff is different. So oh nice. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And Italy, that is nice. That's beautiful. So you guys moved to Italy or you guys just visiting Italy, if you don't mind me asking. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining the stream. I'll catch you later, man. I mean, you will have to just try out the beta and see how it is. I think you be too busy going after the campaign and you get disappointed when the campaign sucks. Ty. Oh, okay, okay, cool, nice. That is so cool. That's amazing. So how you liking Italy? It's different. Yeah, but I think you go for the campaign too much. You got to go for the multiplayer. That's what I go for. I don't go for the for the campaign. I don't really care about the campaign. Even though people were like, "Oh yeah, campaign sometimes is part of the game," I really don't care. I just go for the multiplayer. Even though I might play BO7 campaign maybe just to see how it is. I know you said, you know, it sucks, but yeah, I just want to play it just to see. What's important about the campaign? Tell me what's important. That's beautiful. That's nice. What time is it over there in Italy? Almost got tongue tied. Sorry about that. That is nice. That's beautiful. Is every I love traveling, so every time I travel to different places, just like amazing because every place you go is different from one place to another. So and people are much nicer too. Oh, dang! So y'all almost in some well, yeah, because it's like 7:40 here in New York. So yeah, y'all almost like in the nighttime. But that's not bad. That's cool. Yeah, but what's so to you? The campaign is important because why? Like, what's so important about the campaign versus playing a multiplayer and in Call of Duty? Because the campaign doesn't really can't even speak straight. The campaign doesn't really, you know, specify how the multiplayer is going to be. You're just playing as operators. And me, I'm not about to buy a operator just because the operator was in the campaign. Or are you getting like, any add-ons? I mean, I know you might get a little bit of achievements for completing the storyline and stuff, but I just don't see the campaign being important for me to play it. Because in BO, I think it was like BO3. What's the ones with the robots? BO3, I think. But does that explain how the multiplayer is going to be? Because the thing is, technically, the campaign is not explaining to me how the multiplayer is going to be because multiplayer is like is separated from game modes like search and destroy or team deathmatch. Now, I really play only search and destroy, team deathmatch, and Nuketown 24/7. That's what I play, but also gunfight. I really care about. Now the zombies. I mean, I like the zombies in seven. It kind of like brought me back to Black Ops like 1 and 2. It's cool. So how big is the Battlefield 6 game? How long is your download? I mean, hey, it's what you like, man. Now I'm not playing that on no veteran. I get shot in 2 seconds. Okay, okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. The zombies is good. Now, Warzone, it took me a little while to get used to, cause I didn't really like how it was like everything. It reminded me about this one game. Dang, what's that? It just reminded me about like an open world. You see the little characters at the bottom, but then I got used to it. So Warzone, I do okay. I'm not the best. Now zombies and multiplayer, I could play. But nowadays the zombies, you gotta do all of these Easter egg stuff and power ups, and now you got the big guys that's coming out. They got some weird looking monster zombie in 7. Yeah, but I like zombies. I don't think zombies will ever get played out. We all want the game to be perfect, but I mean sometimes when you want that, sometimes it's not gonna be perfect. Look what 7 had. 7 basically came out and didn't do so good. And also, it's like when you play on multiplayer, you want the game to be perfect, but then you got other players that's playing that are, mean and yeah, all that above. So, not everybody is going to play the game and not talk crap. You can't pause the game. Why can't you pause the game? That's weird. You said they turned BO7 into Warzone. Warzone is popular though. They probably decided to go a different way because in BO6 they added like different characters like from American Dad and what Beavis and Butthead. Really? So you cannot pause the campaign. So they forcing you to play straight through. That is crazy, man. I wonder who ever thought about that. Like, hey, how about we have a campaign where you cannot pause it? Who thought about that in Activision's office? I think that person need to be talked to and say, you shouldn't be doing games for a little while. Yeah, it's like people be like going to sleep and then wake up dreaming about, hey, you know, I bet you we make this campaign. where you can't pause it, force everybody to actually play the whole game and see how that go. Like, bro, just sit down, take a chill pill. You be all right. That's crazy. Sure. Of course you're gonna have crazy boss fights, but my thing is, let's say you about to get in a crazy boss fight, right? So you want to pause the game, go get you something to drink, probably use the bathroom, and then all of a sudden come back. No, you gotta take your remote control with you and be able to be in your TV's views. Give me 1 second, guys. Bring it back. Ooh, almost fell. Come on, open up. What's up? Mr. Christian. What's up, man? You guys cold? Yeah, they need some oil though too. Sorry, guys. Whew. Man. Man. Sleepy. They're not. I mean, I like the drones. I like the drones. Snipers. I like the snipers. Well, one of the particular sniper. It's like a one shit. Well, I mean, one shot, one kill, and stuff like that. Yeah, me too. I'm ready for GTA 2, but they keep on switching the dates back and pushing it back and stuff like that. Hopefully, you know, they stick by their word and then they release the game in November ish, like they said they were. Because they were supposed to release in May, but then they wound up pushing it. So hopefully they don't push it back. And then hopefully when the game comes out, the servers don't mess up like it did in five. Yeah, I mean, that's why I went back to six for Black Ops. Good morning, Kay. How you doing? Thank you, Andres. You too. You stay warm too. It's cold out here. Let's see if we could get an older version of Future. That'd be good though too. Cause And also they try to bring if they could bring back like Franklin, Trevor, and Michael, just little cutscenes. What's up, man? Ain't nothing, chilling. It's cold out there. Chile. It is chilly, man. That's good. Okay, that's good. Oh man. I had to take up the power cord, the silver one, because I turned this on yesterday. No, it was smoking. No, not this. The long power cord. So I took it out and threw it in the recycle bin. I was like, It started smoking. I was like, dude, not today. But this one, this wall plug right here, that trips too. So yeah. But even then, this thing wound up we plugged in something the other day. Well, not the other day, the last time I was by, and it tripped that one in there. So it shut off these computers right here. So hmm hmm yeah, exactly. That's how the light tripped too. hmm Yeah, true. But yeah, that's best spot for you. So yeah, I know it's cold out there in Georgia. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to stay warm myself. Sorry, guys, I'm at work, so that's why I couldn't answer the comments real quick. I mean, they do have it. They have War. I think it's World War Z, and they also have they have some other zombie games that stand alone though. Not for COD though. Yeah. So it's regular coffee, 3 shots of espresso, and 6 pumps of vanilla, and some half and half. That's what I get all the time. Sometimes 2 shots. I forgot about Silent Hill. Mm. Hopefully it's good next year. I forgot I forgot about Silent Hill. I played the first one. It is. I think they just rushed the game and stuff like that. So I think they just rushed it. And it was like competing with what you call it, Battlefield also. So you know how they compete. Mhm. Apparently they have like a new Silent Hill. That's weird. Hmm. Yep, yep, yep. I'm sleepy. I want to go back to sleep. What the new Silent Hill looks promising, or the what game we talking about? Modern Warfare and Black Ops 2 are good games. I mean, they're pretty good. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. All right, Chris, Manny. Catch y'all later. Stay warm out there. Huh? Yeah, I gotta take 85 inch. Yeah, but I usually wait until about like 9:30, and then I'll just go over there. Yep, that's crazy. My bad, man. I got you. Got you, Chris. I'll catch y'all later. All right, y'all. Be safe, be warm. All right, man. Sorry, guys. There's so much noise. Oh man. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. There's some guys that I worked with, so had to close the gate. Yeah, I mean, so the Silent Hill, it looks legit. I played the first one. I think it was the first or the second one, and but I didn't finish it. But it's a s- cool game. Now I'm cold. What do you mean by grounded? Like specific about multiplayer or specific about like the campaign modes? Um, realistic frames per second game, just like Battlefield. Well, it is. So Call of Duty is a war game, just like Battlefield. Battlefield is just more realistic when you like blow up buildings, but both games are war games, and both games have a different meaning of what games they want to like make and how they want to make it. Like Battlefield is known to make their games realistic, where you blow up the buildings and the buildings fall and collapse and stuff like that. A lot of people like that. I like that though too. But for Call of Duty, I think that basically, honestly, I think they should just stop making the campaign if they're not gonna, put more, into the campaign and trying to make it good. But personally, I just think that they should just make that whole game a campaign free. So just continue to have your multiplayer mode, your zombie mode, Warzone, because the game is already a big game already, and every time the game updates, is like you losing memory on your system. Battlefield is a good game though. It's a good game, but also it's a big game too. Yeah, but I think that's where I think they should shift their focus in. Even though I like the fact that you have the opportunity to not download the campaign and you could like delete the campaign and stuff like that. I like that option, but personally, I just think that Activision should just focus on making Call of Duty a campaign free, because majority of the people that buys the game is okay. Let's say you have out of 100%, you have like pretty much 20% of those people is going to play the campaign, but then the other 80% is going to go to play the multiplayer, the zombies, the Warzone, because Warzone is popular. Focus, put your focus more into like Warzone since it's popular, multiplayer mode since that's popular. Because another thing too, what I know that they brought back to a game mode, and they brought it back in both modes, which is both games, which is BO6 and BO7, is one in the chamber. Because one in the chamber was and still is a popular game mode. So you saying that they should sell it separately? So it's basically gonna be more of a cash grab rather than what you gonna pay. You gonna be willing to pay two times for a game that's basically it's already $70. So the game is $70. You're gonna pay the $70 for the multiplayer, the Warzone, and the zombies, but then you're gonna pay another 50 for just the campaign. That's crazy. Yeah, anonymous. Yeah, I just think that they should just focus on taking the campaign out, because your campaign failed. People is not really paying attention to it, and now your game is trash because the last campaign that you guys made your game trash. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that, anonymous. Like you, because first of all, I'm not paying two prices for a game. First of all, the games are $70 already. It went from how much was games, like 30. I think beforehand it was like $60. Then it jumped up to like $70, almost $80, and then I'm gonna pay $50 for multiplayer. And the $50, the thing is, Activision will not do that. You know why? Because the games nowadays are too advanced, and it's for the updated systems, so they will not sell that for $50. Nah, they will not sell that for $50. They will sell it for $70, and then let the game, settle for a little while, and then wait till the game, or like the wait till the game gets older, and then when you get to the holiday season, then they might put it on sale. That's the only way it will drop down to $50. But coming out to make a game, and then and it remember, it still takes work to make the game. It still takes a lot of stuff and a lot of people to make the game. So of course you gotta pay these people. So they'll be actually they'll be actually losing money rather than gaining money because you got to pay all these people. And remember, the game world, like for the voiceovers, remember, a lot of these gaming companies don't want to pay their voice actors. So, they don't want to get caught up in that loophole. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. Like, if I feel like I did bad that day and I'm not having fun, just turn off the game, watch a movie, or just put on a new game. So that's how I felt like with BO7 yesterday. I was like, you know what? I'm not getting no kills or whatever. Sometimes, you have your days where you're not gonna have fun. But I think like, I'm not knocking nobody, but I think like people look more into the campaign because it's a way to basically explain the game, but it's not actually explaining the game. It's just explaining the story mode. Call of Duty never had like a storyline. I mean, it's whatever. Like they add on to every game every year. So, but you do realize, like, okay, so we're the ones that when they make a lazy game, we're the ones that buy it because we want to try it out. So, that lazy game, which was BO7, I happen to buy it, but eventually, they'll send the updates. Because remember, at one point, I don't know if you remember, at one point, to get updates for the game, you will have to have a DLC to add on to it to get the updates. Now, you know, the game could be updated by software and sent to your system, and you just update the game. And of course, every game that comes out sometimes is not the best. Because even GTA, I remember GTA 5, they slacked on the servers. The servers were crappy. I couldn't even get past the first scene with Lamar to get online. Mm, I don't know about that. People say a lot, but it's basically what they want. Hello, good morning. How you doing, godmoms? I think like people say a lot. Um, I think it's what they want, but we don't know until next year when Activision decide to release a commercial and say, "Hey, this is the new COD." Because you do know every year COD releases a game. Now GTA is the one I'm pretty much upset and disappointed with because the thing is they basically pushed back a game that was supposed to be released next year in May, and you push it back to November. That is crazy. You're welcome. I'm good, just at work. It's cold, trying to stay warm. I think they should just get rid of the campaign automatically. Just make a multiplayer game with Warzone. I mean, because now they making it so that you have to have Call of Duty to get Warzone or something like that, or like some kind of deal to get Warzone. Yeah, it is. It's like well, 18 degrees now. Supposed to go up to like 28 degrees. Yeah, it's cold. It's freezing. I took the train in today. But you even said it though too, because if they, I mean, you go for the campaign because that's what you go for, Ty. So if they get rid of the campaign, then you gonna be upset, and other people gonna be upset, saying, "Hey, why did they get rid of the campaign? I was looking for it." You know, I mean, yeah. Well, I get off at like 2:30, so I started at like 7 to 2:30. It's not that long. It's just getting up and going to deal with the code. Yeah. Yeah, but wouldn't you be like disappointed if they didn't put the campaign in or anything like that? Because trust me, like a lot of people do look forward for the campaign. I agree with that. But if your campaign is failing, then do something else. Because remember, BO 6, they started adding like add on like characters like Chucky, Jason, different cartoon characters and stuff. So they made it more like non-war type game. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, I want them to get rid of the campaign though, because I don't even like put it this way, right? I don't even play the campaign, right? The last update that they put out for the 7, like I told you, it messed up the game. Hey, Lena, how you doing? Morning, morning. Yeah, the last update they put out, it messed up BO 6. And what's crazy too, Activision did not put anything saying, hey, this up we are aware about this update. It might have, disconnected y'all from, BO 6. They didn't put nothing. So I had to search around and decided to uninstall the game and then reinstall the game. Which it didn't take that long. It was just had to jump through a little bit of hoops. But it's up and running now. But I feel like that update of them trying to improve the game messed up BO 6. Hey, I enjoy the cartoon characters too. It's funny, especially though. What was that one? I think it's one of the coaches. He'd be like, be talking crap when he like when you try to you do like I think you like mount your gun and stuff, and he'll just say stuff back. And then like the Chucky one, they actually brought the actual Chucky's like, I'll be back. I always come back. Little Chucky doll at the end of the when you win the round and stuff like that. But I like the characters. It's just I feel like some characters are because I play gunfight, so it's like some characters are very hard to blend in. So especially the one with the coach, because you got like yellow hair and stuff like that. So basically, you can just see him right there in the corner. But I don't have nothing about the cartoon characters. I don't have nothing against them, but just the campaign. On 6, I deleted the campaign. On 7, I don't think you could delete the campaign. They don't let you. They do focus on different types of war zones, though. Yeah, the American Dad. Now the Roger one, they put him in there, but they made him dress up as a girl. Meaning in the show, Roger does dress up as a girl sometimes and stuff like that. But yeah, the dad, they didn't do that right. I wish they should have put like Family Guy, like Stewie or Lois or Brian or something. Or did they have it? I don't remember. They might have had it. But the Chucky one is crazy. You got like a life size Chucky doll coming after you with a gun. That is crazy. And you know what I wish they should have did? Yeah, I mean it's the same thing that me and Tay be playing. Got moms. We be playing Call of Duty, and we have to like deal with all these people that have like different costume characters and stuff. It's Call of Duty. Yeah, like Stewie. Like, where's my money, Brian? Where's my money? Oh, mom, mom, mom. Next car's gonna be on next gen. I mean, I won't be surprised. Oh, The Last of Us, yes. That game is good too. I like the first one. The second one wasn't good for me. Um, it was just I don't know. Wasn't good for me. Yeah. What do you think about the second one though? Because remember, they came out with the second one, and because the girl's older, I mean, the second one just wasn't that scary for me for some reason. The first one was, but the second one, nah. Okay, okay. I mean, of course, with Battlefield, it's a powerful game for like PC and stuff like that. So hopefully they do actually release it for like like the next Battlefield and next Call of Duty. They actually release it for you know older systems so that other people can play it. Because then that would mean you will have to update your system to play a game. I mean, I do like tech. I do like tech. I mean, I don't mind like doing video game testing. It's just like some games that I like play. It's not interesting to me, so it doesn't grab my attention. But then some games do grab my attention. So like some of the Resident Evils. So I like the Resident Evil 5, but then I think it was like 6. I didn't play because really didn't like the movement. But then seven, I played seven, but then seven was kind of, it was alright. It was alright. Not gonna say it was good, but it was alright. But then eight I liked. But some people might disagree and say, hey, eight was bad. But yeah, I like tech. I love my tech. Okay, the second one is favorite, but I wasn't too bad. Yeah, the first one was better. Yeah, that's what messed it up. Cause remember, the girl got older in the second one, so the storyline went off. What's that? All right, crazy thing. I mean, hey, I mean, Call of Duty. Remember, they got so much going on. Also, Battlefield, they got a lot going on, but not as much as Call of Duty. Because remember, Call of Duty, you get more updates than you actually get on Battlefield, I assume. Also, if you play GTA, GTA gets a lot of updates, but Activision always updates Call of Duty. It's always an update. Every time I turn on my system, it's always an update. Code Veronica. What is that? Code Veronica. What game is that one? Let me check that out. Hold on. I want to know what game that is. Is that even a game? Hmm? I don't think that's even a game. Okay, that's good, man. So you getting your Battlefield game on, huh? Has anybody ever played Outlast? That's a scary game. Let me check this, make sure. No, that game scared the bejesus out of me. First one was good. Second one wasn't. It was a little bit of a not a jump scare. They went light on that one. The Evil Within. The first one was good, but the second one fell off. They didn't make the first one. They didn't make the second one like the first one, and the second one was not scary at all. Not scary. The second one was all right. I mean, of Last of Us too. It wasn't that good for me personally. Mm, 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 mm. Oopsie. Okay. All right. I mean, it was okay. Like the game. I'm not gonna lie. It just like, The Last of Us 2, I didn't really like the storyline, how it went. And no, I never played the Stray game. How was that game? I always wanted to play that one. I mean, you like this you a cat that knows, how to fight and get around stuff, but I never played it. Yeah, we do. I mean, that's how the world is, man. Everybody has a different opinions. If I don't like something, I'm gonna let you know, hey, I don't like it personally, but doesn't mean you're not gonna like it. It's common. Okay, okay. I gotta try that game. It looks interesting. The Stray game. Oh yeah, I seen it there. It's just I'd be so interested in playing Call of Duty. Or I have this bus game where I'm like just driving around and just dropping off people and stuff, and stuff like that. Or like I had this taxi game where it's like real life, but you get like tickets if you run a red light or something like that, or speed too fast, or customer might get mad at you because you driving too crazy and stuff. But I'm gonna download it one day and play it. Yeah, God of War Ragnarok was good. I basically didn't beat it though, but I played it. And then yeah, I didn't beat it. Yeah, simulator, yeah. Yeah, I like the bus simulation, the taxi simulation. I have the train simulator where they actually teach you basically how to operate the trains and stuff. And you also drop off people and pick up people and have to meet a certain schedule. I think that's really cool. Wait, God of War 1. What's the play? That's too slow. Okay, okay. God of War 1, that's like what year did that come out? What simulator was that one that you played? Mm, 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 mm. We even got that one? 1822. Okay, 2025. Okay, okay. Yeah, I like simulation games though. It's peaceful. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go look for something real quick. Be right back. Alright, that's not even here. Let's see if this one is it. Nope. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go look for a TV real quick. They always remastering the game. Nah, I'm not the manager. Just a regular worker, man. Mhm. What I was about to do. Oh, it's not always this peaceful because sometimes I like work in the store, and basically, if I'm in the store, then basically I can't. I'm not live streaming. It's busier because I'm dealing with like actual customers. But if I'm at the warehouse, then it's peaceful. So it's like sometimes I get a peace of mind. Sometimes I don't. Yeah. Yeah, I had to do Black Friday, and trust me, it was too many people. Too many people. But we still is busy and stuff like that. A lot of people shopping, people from other countries shopping, other states. So you get to see like different types of people. But it's busy. I can't wait for this holiday to be over. It's too darn busy. No, I don't have a break. I'm still working and stuff while I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, I don't have a long break. I'm not on break. I'm still working. It's just really nothing coming in right now. So and I don't have to go out until later to go take stuff to the store. Hey, how you doing, Jane? Thanks for joining the live. And it's peak season. When is it over? I think like after like New Year's, like the 1st of January, because I guess everybody then spent their money, bought Christmas gifts and stuff, had their fun, did the New Year's, and now everybody's trying to recoup their money. Now it's the 1st of the month where bills usually hit. So that's when we start like slowing down, like basically like January 1st. Check this one. Well, I'm working this month and stuff. They don't really let us go on vacation around like December because it's busy and it's like around the holiday time. That's good, Jane. You welcome. Yeah, they don't let us like go on vacation around this time. So usually I take my vacations like next year. So you need. Oh, okay. Monday. Oh, nice. How is the Netherlands? What time is it over there? Okay, okay. I mean, hey, ain't nothing wrong with making your money and stuff like that and saving and stuff, but also it's good to take, vacations. I say after like the holiday seasons like over, I'm like kind of beat, so I'll take a couple of days off. Like I'll take a couple of days off, and then like in the middle, like around like my birthday in like April, I'll take a actual vacation, and then I'll take some in the summertime. But I don't really like take vacations around this time. I usually take mine next year. No, I mean we don't really like we are busy in the summer, but I just need a break away from the job, so that's why I take my vacation. Oh, nice, cool. So how's your afternoon going so far, Jane? I'll be right back. Let me go look for this TV real quick. 7. Found it. Where's that card at? I'll be right there, y'all. Just have to pull the TV out real quick. Alrighty. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate that. Um, what message should I miss? I'm good, man. Chilling. Can't wait to get home to play some COD. So I'm just a little bit freezing over here, but I'll be fine. It's about 8:52 a.m. over here in New York City. Oh, nice. That's what's up. That's cool. The painting, Jane. Let's see if my where's my oh yeah. Where you from, Ty? I don't think I ever asked you where you from. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I've been talking to you all this time, and I never asked you where you was from, man. Yeah, I'm in America, man. All the way over here. But you about to play some Battlefield 6, huh? Woo. Oh, wow. That is so amazing. Different languages. Jeez. That is amazing, man. Yeah. Well, I'll be playing the Call of Duty. Um, I think I'm gonna just play six straight out, but I also probably will play some more of the what's that game? What's that game? Silent Hill. Yeah, I have one of these, but it's not like it doesn't even seem like it's getting warm at all. I gotta get the other brand I used to get. I'm gonna order that off of Amazon or something because my hands is be freezing. Mm, 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 mm. Mhm. Oopsie, I gotta do that. Mhm. Oh, thank you, Jane. Yeah, I'll make some more. It's just I don't like. I'll be tired, so sometimes when I do want to actually cook, it's like just sometimes order out. But I'm gonna try to make some more cooking videos, and I'm gonna try to like switch it up a little bit. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'll probably just start heading out of here around like 9:30 because I gotta go to the store and drop off stuff. Yeah, I know mukbangs are good. It's just I don't eat in front of the camera. I think I'm like too shy about eating in front of the camera. So yeah, I'm not. I haven't got used to that one. But I'm gonna try a mukbang one day. I want to try a seafood mukbang. That'd be awesome. I love me some seafood. Battlefield gets on self. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I if it does, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I might buy it. But if it's like $15, I might buy it. Depends. If I'm like interested in playing it. Cause that's what happened with I think it was Battlefield I think it was like Battlefield 4. It was like on sale and I bought it. Yeah, I love me some snow crabs. Dag, I'm getting hungry right now, but some snow crabs, some lobster tails, some shrimps. Yeah. That though you could never go wrong with that. And some potatoes stuff. Hmm. Oh, you was gonna ask? Yeah, I mean, I do cooking videos. It's just I'm trying to like experiment, like cook something else. Cause me, I don't really like I like cooking, but I don't like cooking. I just don't like the cleaning. So I mean, I did a cheeseburger video that I did bite into the cheeseburger. So that was like a little bit of a a little bit of a like a mukbang, or if you want to call it like that. But I didn't like eat in front of the camera like that. But I still got to get used to like I record in front of the camera. I'm comfortable with that. But when it comes to eating or even like drinking like juice or something, um, I still got to get used to that. What's the so can you go like for like 2v2 in Battlefield or something like that, or like do they have like a game mode about that? Yeah, I just got to get comfortable with like eating in front of it. I mean, I before I had seafood and I was eating in front of the camera, but it wasn't like you know straight on. Hey, this is what I'm gonna eat. We're gonna tear this open and stuff. Even though mukbangs are relaxing sometimes, because people be eating some good food sometimes, and it be looking appealing. So, like, if you wanted to play, like, okay, with your friends, then and y'all wanted to like have 3v3, you have like a private mode, right? I don't remember their setups. Yeah, I gotta get that mukbang out, but it's due to come. It's due to come. But they're relaxing though. A lot of people like mukbangs and food videos, but mainly mukbangs. I think I just be thinking about the food too much that it's like, okay, I did enough recording after the food and then, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna try that good food and conversation. That's a good topic right there. Good food and conversation. Good suggestion, Jane. She said there's that any conversation. Because your conversation in your mind is just focusing on the food. It's like, dang, this food is good. I'm about to tear this up right now. That's the conversation you be having conversations, but with yourself. Like, I'm about to tear this food up right now. It's about to be gone. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. That'll be the next thing that I do: cooking it and then eating. Should I do it like Should I cook it and eat it at like on one video, or should I just like have one cooking thing? I'm just asking you guys. Like, should I have like just the cooking video by itself and then a separate video of eating and conversation? What do you guys think? Or just all one together? Oh, goodness. Wow. Yeah, you making me hungry right now. Jeez. Seafood boil? Oh, wow. Cook it all together. Okay, okay. Do a live of cooking? That too. Okay, okay. Cause I'm. like trying to get into the cooking stuff, but also I can just order too. Hey, kind, how you doing? Good morning. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I have a cooking and sitting down too. That's a good idea too. These are some good ideas. I like that. I like that. Yeah, interacting while cooking and eating. Okay, okay. I just gotta get used to eating in front of the camera. I'm not. I'm used to talking in front of the camera. I'm not used to eating in front of the camera. Cool. Nice. 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 Kind. I'm getting into the liking of cooking. I just don't like cleaning up, and I'm trying to cook different foods. Besides like the same thing like cheeseburgers or like like I could cook the crap out of breakfast. But yeah, I'm trying to. I like the cooking. It's just those dishes got to be clean now. Who's gonna clean them? Okay, it's just when you cook something inside the food. If the food. Okay, okay. Yeah, facts. Thank you, Jane and kind and anonymous. Ty, I catch you later, man. Enjoy the Battlefield 6. All right. Oh, nice. Got some cooks up in here. We got some a lot of cooks up in here, man. Yeah, soul food is good too. You could never go wrong with soul food. The last time I had soul food, when the last time did I have soul food? I think it's when I went to my aunt's house. I think that's like a couple of years ago. But my grandmother used to always cook the crap out of soul food. Yeah, they charge you DoorDash. They charge you for everything. They even charge you to walk up to your door if you let them. They charge you, and then when you order DoorDash and stuff like that, sometimes the food is cold or it's not the stuff that you need. Not saying that it's the Dasher's fault for the stuff that's not supposed to be in the that's supposed to be in the bag, but it's not in the bag. But yeah, it could get expensive. And the food is more expensive ordering through these apps rather than going to the store yourself. But it's good once in a blue moon, but it just it's a lot of money consuming. Yes, yes. I'm like, okay. They somebody had told me, oh, go, why don't you order Uber? I said no. They said why? I said because I don't want to tip and I could go to the store myself. Okay. I'll walk to the store quick if I'm hungry enough. Exactly, anonymous. Exactly. A lot of people be like, "Oh, why is it so high?" Because like a chicken sandwich in Popeyes. Let's say you want to order Popeyes. It's $5 in Popeyes. You go on the app, it's like $10. But then you have to tip them, and not only that, you got to wait for your food. Rather than if you go get it, then basically you can have your food right in front of you. You don't have to wait for nobody to bring it to you, or worry about that person trying to get into your building because, you know, or worry about them not wanting to come upstairs. Exactly. Make it happen in the kitchen. You know, you save a lot of money cooking your own food, get the ingredients for cheaper at the supermarket, and you make it. And then, which is the crazy part? You cook your own food, you make it better than these restaurants make it. And you get to give yourself extra food with no charge. Yeah, it's not healthy either. When you cook your own food, I agree with Jane too. When you cook your own food, you know exactly what's going in it, rather than letting somebody else cook your food. I seen this. I was I think it was like Wendy's or something. So I was inside the restaurant. I was sitting down because I had an appointment across the street. The Wendy's is right across the street from my hospital. So I was sitting down, and then one of these dashers came in, and then he had audacity to open somebody's bag, right? Take out the burger to make sure, and then he like takes it like with his finger and just like looks under it. I'm like, bro, you're not supposed to do that. That's like touching people food. You're touching people food, and you're gonna deliver this. But I was like, you know what? That's the worker's job to tell them like you're not supposed to open the bag. So I think that's why they like take the bag down so that it doesn't look like the dasher actually, opened it. You're not supposed to open anybody's food. Yeah, that is gross. Yeah. So that's why, you know, restaurants nowadays they tape down the bag so that, if it's tampered with, you'll know that it's been tampered with. I'll tell you a story. Like I was doing DoorDash. I was delivering for DoorDash. It was just a little side gig that I was doing, and I had delivered this lady's. I had went to Burger King. She had ordered like three giant Whoppers. It was like three or four supersized drinks and etc. Right. So I'm knocking on the door, and I'm hearing her in the background like, oh, some telling somebody to get the door, but at the same time, the dog is barking, and I'm like knocking again, knocking, knocking. So eventually she comes to the door, give her food, right? So then I'm on another order, and then I because I had to like I was delivering alcohol, so they told me I have to scan the person's ID, look at the person's age, like date of birth, scan the ID, and get them to sign. So I'm getting that ready on my cell phone. Then I get a call from DoorDash, and he's like, "Oh, did you just deliver to such and such?" I say, "Yeah." "Oh, you got her food." I'm like, whoa, 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 hold up, hold up. No, I don't got her food. He's like, so I said she is a liar. So he's like, he paused for a little while. He's like, so you call the customer a liar? I say, yep. I said she is a liar because she took forever to get to the door. The dog was barking. She's calling for somebody. Once I said the dog, I guess he like, oh, like got shook. I'm like, I pay attention to these. She took forever to get to the door. She's calling somebody that never existed, I guess. I don't know who's in her house. But then after I said the dog, he hung up and I was able to do my order. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Even if I was that hungry, why am I gonna eat your food? I could buy my own food. Yeah. Like she tried to get her money back. I felt like she tried to get her money back by saying, "Hey, you didn't deliver my food." I'm like, what am I gonna do with like three or four supersized drinks of soda? As a matter of fact, I don't even drink soda like that. And second of all, three Whoppers. Come on, I'm greedy, but I ain't that greedy, and I'm not gonna eat somebody's food. No, but it's crazy how they try to scam the system. Yeah, that lady was crazy. I was like, you could probably get somebody else, but not this one. You're not gonna get me. These people are nuts. Yeah, working for DoorDash. I had my DoorDash days. Yeah, and that's the crazy part. They don't listen to the person that's actually delivering the stuff. That's why nowadays when you see videos, they have videos of like delivery guys like Dashers delivering and recording that they delivered the food to these people because these people will actually lie. And then now you getting your account suspended or banned because of a customer lying saying, hey, they didn't get their food, and you know that they got their food. See me, I'm not gonna go back to the person like, hey, you lied and say you didn't get your food. Like, no, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie and say you got your food and I didn't deliver it. But also I'm not coming back to your place telling you you lied and said, no, I'm not doing that. That's too much effort. And then DoorDash, they don't even like they want you to deliver the food fast, right? But they don't understand the mean. I think they do understand. They just don't want to understand the meaning of you have to wait for lights. You have to, obey traffic rules and stuff, whether you on a bike or in a car. And they want you just to be fast at it. And I'm like, how fast do you want people to deliver food to people? And they don't. They also don't pay for tickets either. Oh wow. That's crazy. You don't see, but when people do that, like lie and say they didn't get their food and stuff, you could get the actual dash like Uber person or Dasher, if you want to call it like Dasher, account banned too. So, you know, and that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. It's just some people think it's cool to just lie and say, hey, we don't got our food and stuff, and then, you know, it works for a couple of times, and then when you actually do get what you deserve, which is your count banned, then it's like, oh, I can't order Uber no more. But it happens. I had got a ticket. Well, I had got like three tickets on my bike, and because I was delivering somebody's pizza from Little Caesars. So basically, I got pulled over. Cop pulled me over and said, "Hey, you." I said, "What did I do?" He's like, "You ran." He said, "A light." Mm-hmm. Yeah, and people don't realize that. So they don't realize that they just do it, and then also what happens is that you're taken away from their income. Yeah, but my DoorDash delivery days are over. They used to send me over the craziest places and stuff. People don't want to, like, simple. Like, if you ask somebody, hey, can you just come downstairs? And, they'll be like, but your DoorDash and stuff. They give you headaches and stuff. It's like, you know what? Those days are over. I remember when I think DoorDash, like, was just coming out. Like, the restaurants would take forever. They wouldn't have the food ready, and they'll blame it on the dasher for being late, even though the dasher is not actually cooking your food. But I mean, that's how DoorDash is. I Yeah, exactly. You are 100% right about that. Laziness and entitlement. Yep. And I'm the type of person, I'll call you out on that. Like, you don't want to come downstairs because of the fact what? Because this one I'll tell you a story. This one lady, I'm delivering in a car, right? So basically it was at night. I didn't mind going up, but the only thing, it was I couldn't park. The parking spot that was right there was in front of a fire hydrant. I couldn't park right there, and I'm not risking getting a ticket. I'm not risking getting towed. So basically what happened was I called the girl. I said, hey, ma'am, I'm in front of a fire hydrant. Do you mind just coming down and come get your food? She's like, no, uh you know um your DoorDash, you're supposed to deliver to my apartment. I got the kids up here. I'm like, well, I'm in front of a fire hydrant and I can't leave it here. So then, and the area that I was, it was like, it was right by a police station. So they will tow your car or like give you a ticket. So I'm like, I said, she's like, oh, you could leave it there. It's okay. You could park right there. I said, no. She's like, excuse me. I said, no, I'm not getting no ticket. And plus, DoorDash is not going to pay for it. She's like, but I got the kids and whatever. I said, okay, cool. I hung up the phone, and basically I put the timer on her. Like, it's like a 10-minute timer. So if she didn't come down to get her food, that means I could leave it, on the doorstep outside or whatever, and go on about my business. So then she calls me back. She's like, "You put the timer on me. I said I was gonna come down." I'm like, well, you didn't sound like you was gonna come down, so had no problem to had no choice to put the timer on you. So she was like yelling at me over the phone, but then when she seen me in person, she was the nicest person ever. And she's like, "I'm sorry, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Bruh, just come down and get your darn food." It's not that it's that simple. It's like you making it harder than what it is. Somebody puts the timer on you, now you know they serious. I'm like, I don't have to argue with you to get you to, come down and get your food. But she knew exactly once that 10-minute timer ran out, I was gonna leave her food outside. Yep, exactly. I'm like, okay, cool. No problem. Put the timer. Okay, cool. Just sit here for 10 minutes. If you're not downstairs, I'll leave your food. Doesn't matter to me. Like, a lot of people, they might argue and say, hey, this and arguing takes too much energy out of you. And I don't have time for that. You ordered the food, you hungry, come down and get your food. You meet me halfway, I meet you halfway. And she thought I didn't want to come upstairs because it was like the projects. I'm like, I don't care. It's just not leaving. a whole car there when if I come back it's towed or I got a ticket. Like no. Mm-mm. So that's my DoorDash days. So it was fun while it lasted. Yeah, she was bugging, and the fact that people can tell you if they have the guts enough to tell you you can park there, nobody's not going to do anything to your car. You don't tell people where they could park because at the end of the day, they get a ticket or get towed. You're not going to pay for it. You're going to just say, "Oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry." Like, who wants to hear a sorry? Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to hear a sorry. Oh yeah, that's sad. So how you like? Nah, nah. You can come down for your food, and then that's what most dashers they don't do. It's like you could get a person back by not arguing with them, especially if you're delivering their food and you just put the timer on, just relax. But most of them they be like, oh, but I could be on another order. Yeah, you could be on another order, but you know you could kill the person with kindness by not responding to them and just by putting that thing right there, like put that timer on. Yeah, exactly. You get a ticket for delivering somebody's food, and you only get like a $5 and some cents delivery fee. But but the ticket is like 150 because you parked in front of a fire hydrant. Or better yet, there happens to be a fire across the street, and they need that fire hydrant right there, so they break your window, put the fire hose through your window, and they give you a ticket after that, and put you on video too because you parked in front of a fire hydrant. You do, like no, mm-mm. We not about to do that. Mm-mm-mm. But I'm gonna have to end this live stream because I gotta load up the truck and then drive to the store to drop off the stuff. But it was nice talking to everybody. Mm. Alrighty, hold on. Let me see if I got anything else before I put that in the truck. All right, cool. Nothing else. It was only two. But I'm gonna catch you later, Anonymous. It was nice talking to you. See you later, Jane. See you next time. I'm gonna think about doing the mukbang. So just gotta put it together. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Alrighty, I'll see everybody later.